So, we're reviving a dead series. A pretty dang dead series. But, you know, I finally finished Modern Day. I know. I'm very cracked. I'm very cool. So, the only question left is, do I do all these bonus levels? Or do I just start on Holiday Mashup? Because I'm thinking I just start on Holiday Mashup. No? I'm gonna try my best to not use any of these plants in this. Any of like the plants that I'm technically not supposed to have. Since I did merge the data. So yeah, we'll just go from there. Until I, unlock them legitimately. By like, playing the actual story. Because I did merge the data. And I did have some of these plants like Snow Pea, Jumper, Fire Pea, Daisy Chain, etc., etc. So I will not be using them. When do you actually unlock Gold Bloom? Hold on. Let me look that up real quick. How do you unlock Gold Bloom PVZ Reflourished? Because I don't remember how you actually unlock this. So it's a completely good epic quest. So I'm not going to use any of these. If you guys think I should, I might, but I'm not going to use any of these ones that are like, they're technically not story mode exclusive plants, so I technically could use them, but I'm probably not gonna, because I technically should even have this, since I just re-downloaded Reflourished, technically. So I technically shouldn't have these, but I digress. So basically, moral of the story is, I'm not going to be using any of these extra plants that you'd usually get from completing levels, unless I actually get to the level that you're supposed to unlock them. That's basically all I'm saying here. Also, I apologize. I forgot to unmute this. Now we have some music. I apologize. I was talking in complete silence for a little bit there. My bad. Okay, Dave. Very cool. This is highly implausible. The yearly event referred to as Festivus is not supposed to arrive for another 152 days. I'm not complaining. Maybe. Time has jumped forward on its own. Interesting observation, user Dave. Time appears to have been messed with in some way. Perhaps it hasn't moved on its own, however. Doesn't matter, look, Penny. Presents. I love presents. You're easy to satisfy, User's Dave. My readings attack that these are no ordinary presents, however. They could contain powerful assets we could use against the zombies. I just love Festivus. Alright, so... It's been so long. It's been so long, guys. Has it been like 2 years since I played this shit? Holy crap. Didn't I used to sound like an actual 2-year-old too? I don't know what's actually good in Reflourished. I kind of forgot. Okay, Magnifying Grass is Zero Sun. Magnifying Grass is, for those who don't know, Magnifying Grass is probably one of my favorite plants to use in all of Reflourished. Hold on, I mean, all of PVZ2 specifically, not just Reflourished. You know what I'm saying, right? What did they change about this guy? How much sun do you have to spend? Because he's free in this for some reason. What did they change about my homeboy? Because I'm sure they did something weird. Because in no world is Magnifying Grass being free. I think we just go with Primal Sunflower. We'll get some stalling going in here as well. Primal Potato Mine, always a good choice. Cherry Bomb is also always a good choice. Let's see here. You know, let's just do the classic Dusklobber strategy, actually. The rest of these could just be like stalling and stuff. It's been so long. Chili Bean? Okay, let's do that. I'm aware of what the turbo button does. Wow! How this strategy usually ends up working out is just place down moonflowers and then you just stall. Also, they kind of cooked on this music. I'm just gonna say that. Alright, let's get our first Dusklobber down. I should probably speed this up. Maybe that's why it was like explain to me what the turbo button does, because I forget how like slow this game goes when you don't use it. I'll just do this because it's a very balanced method. Wait, we just get like random plants from these presents? That's pretty cool. That seems balanced. Unless we get like exclusively or plant foods, I guess. I've completely forgot what these presents do. 100%. Also, I have so much sun. How about you go back in time so I can blow you up properly? Primal Potato Mine! Looking as balanced as ever! Holy shit! Holy. Oh my goodness, I love PVZ too. This is random. I should probably be reading that. Well, I'm an idiot, as we all know. As y'all should all know. If for anyone that actually genuinely watches my content for some reason, you should know by now I'm a fucking idiot. To anyone that's still here for some reason. Well, let's find out what the magnifying glass does, because it's my second favorite plant in the entire game behind Shadowpea. I'll genuinely unlock Shadowpea eventually. Down here. Dude, that's pretty nice, honestly. The fact that I don't even have to waste sun that I could be using on some producers just to place these guys down. Also, the fact that there's just Stunions there preemptively is kind of cracked. Also, does Stunions just not stall for any time at all in this? Okay, so they must have made it like 100 sun. Yeah, they made it so it's 100 sun. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Magnifying grass needs to be nerfed in some way. And this is more of like just a changing it, not really nerfing it. Because it does cost 0 sun now. So, early game, it does feel a little bit better. But in the long run, I feel like it's worse. No? Dude, Primal Potato Mine is looking as balanced as ever. Oh my goodness. Okay, good to know it doesn't pop up like extremely fast for no reason like it does in the normal game. Because for some reason in the normal game, it not only is a mini cherry bomb, but it also pops up faster than normal one. Like why? Why does any one plant need to do that? What do you do? I've done like no research on this world. I'm 100%. Is it literally just It's literally just knockoff Sunfaro, isn't it? How about you go back to the start, real quick, and how about I turn on turbo real quick? And how about you guys go Gaboon? Do I one tap them? Okay, good. Just making sure. Buddy, who invited this guy? I didn't know this was the worst gimmick of the year competition. Holy crap. Hold on. Let me just deal with all of this. Why do we have both Sun Pharaoh and this bitch? What? Why are you guys here? All right, let's speed this things back up again. Why would you put a Charred Guard there? I love putting Charred Guard in front of Primal Potato Mine. And I'm actually just gonna eat that up real quick. Wait, in theory, also isn't like Primal Sunflower like extremely tanky in this, if I'm not wrong? If I remember correctly, it's just extremely tanky in this. Does that... Come on, man. Come on! Come on, Primal Potato Mine. Can we stop slacking on the job? How about these leprechaun imps don't spawn right on my sun production? Thank you very much. And Insta's looking as balanced as ever, guys. Why? We must alert Zomboss, but with zombies being more resistant to effects like stunning, we need a new approach. Maybe a new festive plant will join us? Good call, User Dave. We must contact Sapfling. Sapfling can slow down crowds of zombies by creating sticky sap tiles. This should work against the most cheerful zombies. If the previous fellas didn't care about stunning, I wonder what these don't care about. Guess we'll find out. Oh, yay, we get a balloon. Okay, so it's I don't get to choose my plant's level? Got it. Why? I don't want to use Fat Beet. This plant is cheeks. Pepper Pult. Okay. Okay, Reflourished. I see you. Giving some love to Pepper Pult. You love to see it. I do like me some Pepper Pult, I will admit. Giving some love to Pepper Pult, let's go. I see you, Reflourished. I just wish it wasn't like the worst plant in the game. And why are you here? No! Guys, can we kill this guy? Guys, nuke this guy's apartment. Jarvis, obliterate this guy's entire family, please. I'm gonna need blowover for these, aren't I? Does the sapling not target the balloon zombies? Okay, so I'm even more going to need blowover. Holy. Sapling doesn't target balloon zombies. Very cool. And we got Parasol. Why do you have a Parasol? Why does Parasol need to be here? Genuine question. Why does Parasol need to be here? No. At least we dealt with Parasol. Yo, why are these guys getting so close? I have no room for Pepper Pults at this point. Can I get something other than Pepper Pults? Thanks, I guess. Yeah, die. Screw off, mate. You ruined my beautiful tunes. How dare you? Yo, I'm low-key gonna send a mower down this lane. Screw off! Who asked for you to be here? Primal P? Rock Primal D's nut. And that's day 3 done. Ooh, in one level we get Ghost Pepper. The AKA very cool plant. Alright, we're gonna play one last level. I have the perfect comeback to all your worries. I don't care. Dude, that's crazy. That's a great one. Maybe you should get more in the holiday spirit yourselves and leave me alone on my vacation. Okay, bro. You're the one that's attacking my house. You're attacking my house with your zombies. You know what's a plant I don't use often? You know, I'm recording this at night, to be fair, so Primal P is pretty good. Primal P is pretty good. You just gotta be good, like me. I don't know how good he's gonna be, actually, in retrospect, how many presents are on this. But I think he could combo really well with Sapling, so I don't know way to find out if I'm smart or retarded. All three of these boys are gonna get blown into a billion pieces, because I'm gonna group them up. Look at that! Look at that! They're all grouped up now. They're all grouped up now. Look at that! I'm actually good at this game. They're all grouped up now. That's Primal Potato Mine. I'm about to blow! Yeah, I think this combo would actually work really well because he pushes them back and then he slows them, meaning that they don't get to see the light of day in the slightest. Pull up the... How about you go back to the start of the level? Yeah. Yeah. How about them apples? Monk Choi, where are you here? Monk Choi, you're unmuted. I'm sorry. You useless piece of human trash. Alright. Now's your... If you're gonna blow any time, now would be the good time... A good time to. I hate you. This is the start of my villain arc. Just because of that guy. Also, why do we need a festive version of the only one from Far Future that I actually disliked as a concept? Like, why do we need a remodel of you? Can you, like, begone? Yeah, that's about the reason why. Can you start back? Let's just start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning, guys. Alright. Come on, Primal Potato Mine. You have one job. There you go. There you go, buddy. Can you just, like, get out of my face? Jeez. That's too plain. It's bop, 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 bop. Yeah, have them apples. No, 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 no. Alright, we're about to see absolute cinema. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see Primal Potato Mine being balanced as ever? Well, that was an example, but this is close enough. And this lane can just go kill itself, for all I care. Also, how are you not dead? Buddy, could you, like, not be like that? Thank you. Alright, we're gonna speed this guy up for the last couple bits. Down. Gang? I was about to say, like, why was the level frozen for a little bit? I don't know. We got Ghost Pepper now. Yeah, hype. We got Ghost Pepper. Tomorrow we're doing this weird thing. Why is it there and then also there? Why is there so many of them? I mean, to be fair, that's also 48 levels on this for some reason. I mean, that should probably be to be expected because of how this ends up flowing in Reflourished with all the extra levels and all of that jazz. But anyways, that'll be it for me. Don't forget to stay happy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.